has been the center of a media firestorm ever since breaking the news that she and her husband John were separating. Now she's here to discuss her new life, the latest with her 8 children, and the new season of John and Kate Plus 8. Please welcome Kate Gosselin. Kate Gosselin is finally here. It's nice, nice to have you on our show.
Thank you. Good to be here.
You know what I've noticed, Kate, and let's start on a total shallow note. I've noticed that women everywhere are now sporting the Kate Gosselin haircut.
That's what I hear.
You started quite a trend.
It's easy. It's just easy hair. I have very thick hair.
Yes.
No.
Really?
Very easy. Yeah, I guess there's a Halloween costume out. There's a wig. I'm actually going to get that wig, put it on a friend of mine, send them to the left so I can go to the right and do my thing without the paparazzi.
Yeah, right.
They drive you nuts?
They do.
Still after you all the time?
Every day.
What do you tell the kids?
Well, the kids asked for a long time. They would say, obviously, we have our TLC cameras following us at times, not as
like
rapidly as they do. But they would say, why are those people taking pictures of us? And for the longest time, I was just like, I don't want to like kill their innocence. And I would say, well, because you're really cute. Right. Or because they want to help us, you know, make photo album memories. And kind of like, you know, and it was okay for a while, but after a while they caught on, and I just still have a problem with a 5-year-old saying, there's the paparazzi.
You should tell them that they're bird watchers.
That's good.
Well, you announced the separation 2 months ago in June, right? How has your life changed in those 2 months?
Some for the better. Most days are still very difficult. I think for the kids at this point, it's starting to sink in.
So what is the new season going to be like now?
It's still going to be a lot of John and Kate. It's going to be more Kate and the kids, John and the kids. I hold out hope that there will be times that it will be John and Kate and the kids. My main goal is to do, if nothing else, holidays together and different things together. I don't know, really. We're kind of going into uncharted territory, sort of. I just know that I'm going to be with the kids every second I can. And I can only speak really for myself.
I'm one of the few, as you know, Kelly. I was unaware of your show. I mean, I read the headlines and the stuff in the papers, but I saw the show the other night because I knew you were coming on, and you were with the kids and you were showing them some snakes and things like that, and it was a lot of fun to watch. But I just have a feeling like I think the separation is going to come to an end, and I think he's going to come back, and he's going to say, please marry me again, and I think you're going to live happily ever after. Now, what do you think of that?
Wow.
He's totally going
He's
off
an
on his own
optimist
right now.
Yes.
Just so you know.
I just feel like that is what's going to happen here.
We, you know, we definitely have different goals at this point. A lot has changed. A lot of unexpected things have come up. It's not ideal, and I can't say that I think you're right at all.
If you came back tomorrow, Kate, and said, look, let it put the past behind us. I want to spend the rest of my life with you and the kids. What would you say?
You know, I don't think I can answer that.
You need more time to think about it, huh?
Well, there's a lot. A lot of our lives are public, but a lot is private and as well. So there's just anything that you see, it has been very, very much filtered. I mean, I use my kids as a yardstick. What you see is what I want them to be able to see. It's not necessarily all.
Well, don't you think all of this would come to an end if the show stopped? And if you just led a normal life without cameras on you every minute of the day?
We can only go forward. We can't go back. And this is, you know, our means of providing for our family. And no, I don't think it would all go away at this point.
Kate, we're going to take a break. We'll come back in just a moment, okay?
That is the same scream Regis used the first time he held a snake.
Even that high?
She's not afraid. I'm a little bit afraid of it.
I think everybody's afraid of
That was
snakes.
a clip from the current season. How many years now have you been on? This is the third year?
It's our 5th season. We're in
Fifth
season
season,
5.
Kate.
Yes.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Well, so much has been written about you, you know, and you've told us now that most of it isn't true, but how do you handle it when you read these stories?
Number one, I try not to read them, first and foremost. I think as it affects the kids, I think that's the biggest problem. The first month you're on covers of things, obviously it's still shocking. You're aware of it when you go into the grocery store and you say to yourself, train your eyes forward. Kind of after, a few months, you sort of start forgetting, and the kids are with you and in the grocery store, and there's daddy, there's mommy, there's daddy. And so I am very blatant, and I don't even care. I walk right up now. I don't care who is watching me. I flip every cover. And then I go, well, better now. And I push the kids into the aisle, and that's fine. The one day, I horrified. This poor woman had this, 1-year-old child in the front of her cart, and I walked up, and I was just in this crazy mood. And one story had written that I had all this plastic surgery from head to toe, and which is obviously not true. And so I walked up, and I pulled the magazine out of the rack, and I opened it up, and I actually had a security guy with me that day, and he's going, put it away. And I'm like, no. And this lady was like, what are you doing? And I'm saying out loud, I didn't know I had Botox. My goodness, why didn't somebody tell me? And I'm listing it all down, and she's going, stop it. And he's going, put it away. And I'm like, no. And finally, I really looked up, and the woman was clearly horrified, and I was obviously like having too much fun. And I looked at her and I said, you know what, if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
You're living primarily alone with the kids in the house. And how often does John come?
We do not have a set schedule. It's basically based on what I'm doing versus what he's doing, and surprisingly, that is the most peaceful part of it. We do work pretty well together with the kids. I live there with them, so anybody who thought there was a condo or apartment out there for me, again, false. So I do live in the house with the kids and kind of just disappear on my days off, and usually that's filled with work and travel, and I make it that way so that I can be with the kids.
This is some life you're having, huh?
This is certainly not the life that I envisioned for myself. It's I'm pretty positive in my thinking, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I'm going to be pretty strong till I'm done.
I think that your kids are lucky to have you. You're a great mom. I've seen you here with your kids, and we're just. I think all of America feels for you, really.
Just doing my best, like every mom.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing a good job. You really are, Kate. And we thank you for coming here.
John and Kate, plus 8, Monday nights at 9 o'clock on TLC.
Good luck, Kate.
We'll be back in a moment with the inbox.